musical theatre?
Yeah. Nah.
No.
No, are you just a straight actor, are you?
Yeah. Just a straight actor. Yeah. I'm just.
We wouldn't have you in it if you were gay, like, you don't do none of that.
You were gay, like, you wouldn't be invited.
Thanks for, clearing that up.
I've let you off for your from Manchester. I've let you off for your better not be gay as well.
You a little bit behind the trend, lad, what's going on?
Free content enjoyers. If you like our content for free, like Scum, and you think we're going to see more content from us, but maybe even different styles of content, head over to patreon.com/What's Happening Pod. Bobby, what is on the Patreon?
We've got loads on the Patreon. We've got Patreon exclusive episodes that obviously people on the Patreon will only be able to see. We've got early access, so instead of seeing it on a Thursday, you'll see it on a Tuesday. We've got specials on there, and obviously you being a Patreon member, you can guide us on which way we should do our specials, what we should film, what we should do. And even if you don't want to watch the anything on the Patreon anyway, if you just like us in general and you want to support us, like look what the people at Patreon have done for us already.
Yeah.
We've moved studio.
We like money.
We always like money, and more so when it's £4 a month. Patreon.com/What's Happening Pod.
See you over there.
Bye. Hello, welcome back. Episode 89 of the What's Happening podcast. How we all doing? Hope you've had a marvellous week. Don't be say like that. Hope we had a fucking great week since last Thursday. Anyway, in the studio this week, we've got Nathan McMullen.
Yeah,
Nathan,
baby.
He's come all the way from Manchester, where he's from. He's saying to me, man, remember the scope of this? Apparently he's born in Manchester, so I look like a prick anyway. I'm only messing. How are we, lad?
All good.
What have you been doing still? Because obviously people might know you from MISFITS on Channel 4 back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah. 12 years ago.
Is that on
what
the
it was?
Do you know what? On the when I was walking here, I was like, how long ago was it?
Did you have to Google it?
Wikipedia.
You know you're getting old.
That's how you find information on yourself. 12 years ago. I was fucking 23.
Really? Yeah. How did that come about originally?
What, getting the job?
Yeah.
Good story. I say, fucking hell, that's like the worst setup, and it's good story actually. Honestly.
Well, if it's not,
shit, it
sounds like P Price now, doesn't it? That's what P Price is. P Price sets every story with a good story, and I was thinking there's some pressure on you now. That's a fucking delivery, yeah. So no pressure, Pete.
No, I got cast originally in the third, so I done the fourth and the fifth series, and I got cast in the third series. Went to the read through, and there was a lad, an actor, is a mate of mine now, well, was at the time anyway, who couldn't make it. So the producers asked me to read in his part in another episode. Okay. And it was like a guest lead in this other episode. The role that I was originally cast for was tiny. Yeah. Only a small role in one
like
of the
in stature or height?
Both,
Perfect for the role,
yeah. So during the read-through, I read in for this lad's part, and afterwards, they really liked the way that I read it, so come up to me and were like, we loved the way that you read that.
We're going to let him.
Yeah, well, no, they said, next year, we're having a reshuffle of the cast, and what we want you to do is, if you'll go for it, is sacrifice the part that you've been cast in this year, and possibly come back next year as one of the lead characters. And I was like,
that's so sick. You just literally got that by a fluke.
Yeah, by a lad not being there. I mean, obviously,
but how do you make that decision? Because obviously, when you're young and you're coming through, I've never done acting, so I don't know what it feels like. But having the opportunity to be on a show like that, you're just like chomping at the bit. You want to get on first possible opportunity where you go, right, there's a gamble here. I either let go of what I've got guaranteed.
Yeah. Because it was a big show as well. When
this part is much bigger, but then if you say yes, Sam, wait for it, and then they just change their mind last minute.
I guess, do you know what, that it's a gamble. It was a risk. But I believed in myself. I believed that like I could do that. You know what I mean? I believed that what they wanted me to do, I was good enough for. So to come back as like someone with an orange jumpsuit, I was like,
Did they explain to you that how big of a part it was going to be?
No, they just said it'd be one of the lead characters.
You
know what I mean? Like that. I didn't have any kind of brief of what the character was or what his power might be or anything like that. I was just like,
wow.
What was your original casting meant to be? Or do you not even...
I can't even remember, you know.
Really?
It was like, it was a very small love interest of Lauren Socher's character. Yeah, I can't...
Yeah, just one of
hospital, like a couple of minutes in the episode or something like that. Not a big role.
Must have been a shock, that though. How was it? Was it for you? Was it a big life adjustment?
Yeah. In the sense that no one knew who the fuck I was before that, and then after like it come out in, I think it was in the September or October or something like that. Then suddenly, you know, there was a lot more kind of interest or
attention,
like on the street and stuff like that, which was like.
Was he a decent financial gain from doing the other role then as well?
I'd love to say yeah, but I've just fucking spent it all. I was like,
how does it work, right, in like the acting world? So say you sign a contract to say, right, I'm going to do a couple of seasons. Do you then get paid a lump sum for them seasons, or do you get a wage, like weekly, monthly? How does it work?
You get a weekly wage.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. You'd have a contract, so you know kind of how much you'll be on. If it is to do more than one series, there'll be like an option, so you'll have, for me it was like the 4th and 5th series, or the 4th series with an option for a 5th. So if they do bring it back, then you're kind of guaranteed or contracted to do it.
Because I know like in like different subject now, but like American football and all that, like when they first fucking go pro, they get a check for like the contract's worth money. So like Shaq, when he first fucking got drafted in NBA and that, he got given like a £12 million contract, which was fucking 3-year contract in one check, and he just spent it all in 3 days, and his accountant was like, I spent the last 3 years, like, just blew it all in 3 days.
That's what I would have
That's what I was asking. Like, if you get it in the lump sum, it's going on mad fucking...
Someone give me 12 million for a 3-year contract, I'd fake an injury and retire the next day.
No, you'd die of like a cat overdose in the first weekend.
You wouldn't take your 3-year contract out?
Yeah, I would.
I never met you. I just met in general.
I'll be the best basketball player in the NBA.
Get them on the phone now.
Well, I've got a hoop in the garden.
Did you have, so when you were cast then, and obviously you went from a no one to a fucking orange jumpsuit, Danny's come in
you'd attire.
The attire today. Did you start to notice people start fucking like trying to jump on the back of your coattails and all that then? Like, he's going somewhere, yeah? Not really. Not really now, because I just kind of kept myself to myself. I think for me, like the biggest kind of adjustment or, you know, attention thing was just people fucking taking sly photos and that, or being like, hey, weren't you on that Misfits? Or people would say, weren't you on Skins? And I'd be like, all the time. Or people like, you know, like if I'd be walking down the street, like double take, and they'd be like, where do I know you from? And I'd be like, what school did you go to?
People trying to communicate telepathically with you, like,
didn't they wear
going across cafes and that?
Didn't they wear orange jumpsuits in the film Holes as well? I was in Holes. I was little black with the afro in the Holes.
Do you still get it now?
Yeah,
because you've got quite a memorable face.
Yeah. But that's why I was shocked when you said like 12 years or something, because you haven't changed.
No,
it's mad, isn't it?
I think that's
he swapped his power in that where he doesn't age.
If I'd have shaved me beard, mate, it would have been like just
anti-aging power. That's it, like that. He's fucking 70s, just sat there like that.
So I remember, oh my god, that's what I was going to say. I remember years ago, right, I was in the Epstein Theatre for something, I was with my ma, I can't remember what it was. But I've been in the Epstein Theatre.
Was it tuppence or something?
I don't know. I don't know whether I used to do acting when I was a kid. I don't know whether it'd be me who was in something or I was just in the Epstein. But you were there, and I had like, I was about 12. Oh, you're right. And then and I'm going sorry about the bins, Nathan. I was about 12. I was about look, me and him were a bit like on the same. Like, eye level. And then I met him and I went over and I was like, well, can I get a picture? Did you? Man, you know what, like, let me message me back and see if you still got the pings. And
bet you just look the exact same.
He's the same age as me, he's only 12 as well.
Right there, man, it was heavy. And then fucking, I remember, it was made up with the guy, me and his phone in the car, like, home, just looking at it, she's like, gives me phone, I was like, fuck off, mum.
He's definitely wanked over you,
I had a few times, that's been a message about calling the podcast, I was on your Instagram having a wank anyway, and I was like, why not?
Have you ever wanked over someone's Instagram? Just fucking desperate.
Probably, I don't know, I can't remember. None of the top of my head, I don't think I have, but like, I'm not saying nah, you know what I mean? So,
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, at some point.
Probably.
So anyway, back to your acting
Yeah,
career.
that was a
Have
segue
you done any, like, you said you've just been in Boys in the Black stuff on the Royal Court, have you done anything else, like, since, like, what else have you really worked on since?
So loud, man, wow.
Since Misfits, I've only done like a few bits of telly, little. What is that?
So next door, right, there's like students' accommodation above us, and there's a tunnel here.
Just launching the rubbish down and that.
Go and smash heads in, lad. Wait there, take a camera.
Might
as well
imagine
it anyway,
you get filled in, like, you put it behind the tripod and everything, you get it, and then just batter them.
Are we waiting for him?
Nah, fuck it, come on, so you was, what other bits of telly did you do?
I've done Doctor Who.
Did you, yeah? Was you in Doctor Who?
Yeah, played an elf in Doctor Who. Doctor Who Christmas special.
Do you know what? I can see it though, you know?
What have you think? No,
I meant with the greatest respect, by the
way. And then other little bits of like TV. There was one called The Driver. Sorry. Couple of little things in. TV, little film things. Yeah. But since I'd say in the last kind of 5 years, it's been all theatre.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Which I enjoy. Like I love theatre.
What do you prefer, though?
I prefer theatre. Yeah. But I like how much money you get.
Obviously.
You've done musical theatre?
Yeah. Nah.
No.
No, are you just a straight actor, are you?
Yeah. Just a straight actor. I'm just
we wouldn't have you in if you were gay, like, we don't do none of that.
You were gay, like, you wouldn't be invited.
Thanks for, clearing that up.
You know what I meant, though.
It's a burning question for many actors.
I'm letting you off, but you better not be gay as well.
You a little bit behind the trend, lad, what's going on? Lad,
you know what I meant.
Next door then, sorry to jump in, I went in then, right, and just stared at this fella. He's got like a big wooden frame, like an our wardrobe, smashing it against this wall, and then throwing it 20 yards into the bin. I just went, and he went, what, lad? I went, you alright, lad? I went, we're recording next door and you fucking frisbee and wood. He went, oh, sorry, I'll keep it down. He was using this wall as a fucking hammer to smash the wood up.
Listen, that was so loud.
You're always there, like, every now and then, like a bin lid going down, but I thought he was fucking Jeffrey Dahmer and dead body. So you're straight down.
Yeah.
Straight after.
You know what I mean. But are you though? Are you just just an actor through and through?
Yeah.
Can you sing?
No.
Don't
ask me. No,
put the careless whisper instrumental on. Let's see something.
I've done a musical before.
Okay.
But that was like part of the rep company at the Liverpool Everyman. So we done like 4 plays, like intertwining with each other. Not intertwined, but like you do one on like a Monday, a different one on a Tuesday. We do like a musical on a Wednesday. Different ones.
We're in the same week.
Yeah.
Do you ever get your lines mixed up from play to play?
Nah.
Ah, that'd be hilarious.
I fucking loved it.
You good at memorising it, are you?
Yeah, I think once it goes in, it's just like a muscle memory then for me. Yeah. Like,
have you got a process? Or do you literally just sit and read it?
Like,
nah, I can't really learn like just reading it. I have to like speak it out loud, speak it with someone, repetition.
What's that memory thing called where people associate like either lines or jokes to like an image and vision walking down a corridor?
Is it temple or something?
So it's going like there's a picture of the Mona Lisa and the Mona Lisa is like this line. And that's how they remember it. What do you know what it's called? No.
It's something like
it's interesting, but no one knows what it's called.
Yeah.
I've seen Darren Brown do it.
He's boss at it.
The Darren Brown second.
He loves Darren Brown. You went to Darren Brown last year, didn't you? The before, was it?
Yeah. Oh, I love him.
Was it boss? Yeah.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
I think he's amazing.
I'd
love to be Darren Brown. Yeah.
And it'd be heavy. Imagine someone's paying you and then you just sleep. Shut up, lad.
we went to go and see him. When was it? When did we go and see him?
It was a few years ago in the Royal Court.
Yeah, he was
And
on.
then-
I seen him in New York as well, but I was gutted because it was the same show as we and him went to go and see like 2 years before.
There was when we come out, we were going. Do you ever remember Constellations that was in the Baltic Triangle?
Yeah.
We were going there after it, and we ran across the road outside Queen Square because we were like it was half starting to rain. I had the bifter in my hand and we were running. I just went flying in the middle of the road and just kept hold of the bifter. I was like, oh, see that?
Yeah,
Horrible.
here's a question for you. With you being
Gay.
With you being an actor then, have you got any like awkward or any memorable like auditions you've done where you've just been like, not like embarrass you, but ones that have just really stuck out?
I'd say one that kind that stuck out was
A little laugh there.
it was when I first kind of graduated. It must have been like my third, fourth audition or something like that.
Yeah.
And my agent didn't really knew me, had seen me in a couple of bits, but didn't know that much about me.
Yeah.
So put me forward for I think it was Our Day Out at the Royal Court. You know, musical, singing and dancing and shit like that. And I didn't know. I'd seen Our Day Out, you know, like the film in school and that, and was like, oh yeah, it's boss that. So went, and the first round was dancing, and I was like, what? Like there was like a studio of about 25 people, and I was like that. Fuck, and they all had, you know when they have like hoodies? You know when they all have like hoodies, like of like the fucking school, the dance, and they all had hoodies on, and I was at the back like,
jumpsuits on at the back. What the fuck's this? Like,
yeah, I was like, how come I didn't get a hoodie on the way in? And I was
Mr. Merch stand on the way in.
and it was
Come in with his finger like that. I only went to the concession bit.
hey, fucking let me body yours.
Charge that hoodie.
And then there was a woman at the front, like taking us through this routine. I was like, what the and it was literally like fucking high kicks and that, pirouettes. Like, I was like, nah.
You've got to go from corner to corner.
I was just at the back, like, I shouldn't be here.
She just went, hey, I auditioned for the disabled part, you know, just lying on the floor. I'd shit myself in that situation, you know.
Yeah. It was just, I think that was like the embarrassment, because everyone else was a shit out dancer, kind of looking at me going, is he? Why is he here? So it was like, it was dancing, then singing, and then the third round was acting. I didn't even get to the third round. I was like, I'm here.
I would have clocked it.
Didn't go to judge's house.
Like, we're going to send you home. I was like, okay.
You've already given them the star story about your nan there and everything. What the fuck, lads? I was crying and everything. I made it real.
Where's the interview that you do afterwards? And that?
Waiting for David O'Leary to come round after it. Like, I used to hate going to auditions, you know. I remember when I was in LMA, that Liverpool Media Academy years ago, and we done a show on. Is everything saying?
Yeah, no, I've just noticed the memory card there, so he's put the one that's already in there in there.
Okay.
It wouldn't record without it. Sorry, I just seen a memory card and shit me caps.
We done a show, you know, the other half of the Echo Arena. What's it called? The business.
The convention centre.
That's it.
Yeah.
We done a show in there, and the opening to the show, like, it was like a variety show. So like I was like, I think I was like 16. So they had me like hosting it, so I had been like writing little jokes and that. No, that we had the back bit of the jokes. Like, Nathan, I'm an excellent comedian. I'll have you know. And but like the very beginning bit, they made the whole, cause like everybody in the class like made their own like act up and that, and I was just introducing them and like coming on the intervals like, oh, like trying to be all funny. But the opening to the show, they made us do like a routine to lad, what's that Michael Jackson song, lad?
Thriller.
Nah, look, this one, no, this one, lad.
Song.
Yeah,
I got with you, Jack.
Where have we done to the world? I'm with the front moonwalking and that. I said to them outside, I can't sing or dance. So I was like, put me at the back in the corner, like nearest to the wing on the stage. I was like, so I can just get off.
They would have been better.
No, it would have been involved more dancing. But the others like slow stepping side to side and that, all singing in unison. Like, they had this bit, like the lights were all down and that, and like. And then like, like the lights are coming on and like, I can see me man.
Is this the video or just the song?
Just the song, man. And
He's painting a picture.
Gary, please. I'm at the back, like. And it was horrible.
Did you send you the picture, by the way?
I'll have a look, let me see.
I'm dying to see what you look like on it, you know.
Let me see. Should have. I'll have a look when I get
home. How old
home.
was you, 12?
Roughly, but like when I was 12, I looked about...
Where was it? Was it on Instagram?
No, me ma took it on her phone.
Did you not post it anywhere?
No, did the fuck? I had a snapback. No offense. I have on the fuck.
With him? Fuck off. That lad from Skins? Nah. Fuck that.
No, but you know what? It was always like blue LA Lakers right there. With like a red American apparel jacket. Where there was no way I was posting that.
American apparel jacket. Everyone absolutely fucking bummed.
You said no offense before you even finished.
I don't realise what I was saying.
I've never seen someone slam the brakes on so fast.
I'm like, I had a snap on one of my favourite hats of all time. I think I'm like trying to stay in the peak of this. That lad off. Honestly, though, like red American apparel jacket, I had bands on and everything, and I was one of them lads. So like, I very seldom posted pictures on social media for that reason. It was horrible. What made you want to be an actor in the first place then? Going back a few years, like.
I don't know, you know, because I wanted to be a footy player when I was like fucking everyone else. And then,
did you have the chance to become a footy player?
And then I had a bad injury.
Yeah, fucked your knee up like that.
No, for me it was everyone else hit puberty and grew, and I was like fucking still 5 foot.
Feel that, like David, but I was like until I was 19, it was horrible.
Yeah,
he was like proving a pube at the back of his head for years.
It was horrible.
It'll happen.
It was the worst time in my life. I remember it vividly.
Oh, it was.
That's when he met you.
I'd just gone through it.
It was a support. The teacher touched me here.
We're sitting there doing a workshop and that.
PA, Puberty Anonymous.
I've knew it for years, lad. I've just been asking him all these questions, slagging it.
No, so I think it was probably when I was in school, but not like, I didn't think that I wanted to be an actor. I just enjoyed it. It was just a hobby. I enjoyed making people laugh.
Yeah.
And then I done a stand-up course when I was 15 in school.
You won an award, didn't you, for that?
Yeah.
Did you?
Have you done stand-up, have you?
Yeah.
Young Comic of the Year, you won, didn't you?
Shit.
Did, yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. Yeah, when
Gary's done his research.
Fucking hell, you want to see that picture, though?
Get it up, I know.
I don't look any different.
I know.
I'm still waiting for my man to
Just
send
with a
me.
blonde beard. Put his Mars mascara on like that.
So it was, I think it was after I'd done that. I won that competition and then done stand-up for about a year and a half or something. Went to college, and then when I was in college, I was just like, this is all right, I enjoy this. Like, I could make a living from this. And then just pursued it, went to uni and got an agent from it. But yeah, I'd say it was when I was about 15, 16 that I was like, this could be something that I want to do.
Yeah. Would you never go back to doing stand-up?
Nah.
No? Would you never have a go?
Danny Davis and
don't
friends.
think
Get
so.
him
That's
down.
what I'm thinking, lad.
Like, don't get me wrong, like I loved it, but I'd shit myself. Like I enjoy acting because you're a character. It's like even this now, right? I was more nervous about doing this than I would like any other job because I'm like, I have to be myself.
But wouldn't you combine it and do a character on stage?
Maybe.
Like,
That's an idea.
Like, well, that's what Milo McCabe does.
Go on, a set and brand.
Oh, yeah, please do. Please do. Dead and Brown on the jumpsuit.
Pick your head and everything. Dead card. Did you ever watch the Dead and Brown thing years ago, right? When he made that fella think he was in a zombie apocalypse.
I watched that recently.
I watched that the other week. I watched it the other week, lad. I swear
Where he's
to God.
playing on the game and that with his mate, and then he takes it, and he's like, "That's sleep," like in the pub and that. And he
Kids
comes
on
back.
Dead and Brown. Just reenacted jokes.
It's when he wakes him up and he's like that, and he was like, wow, that was really real.
Goes downstairs, he's crying over the side and then in the kitchen. Dad's trying to have a cup and he's going, I'm so sorry.
I fucking love me, you know.
The whole thing with the story, when it was he was like, he was dead ungrateful to his mum and dad, and then he was a little dickhead, so his mum and dad wanted to like make him be grateful and like teach him a lesson. So what they done, right? The fucked up ones in the story are his mum and dad, right? Because what they done, they got in touch with Darren Brown and was like, my son's a bit ungrateful. Can you teach him a lesson? Can you hypnotise him and traumatise him for life?
Can you make him needles more?
What do you want to do? Do you want me to like? Do you want me to like sit down and have a talk with him? And then my mum and dad are like, no. Like, what he wanted to do is make him think he's in a zombie apocalypse. Make him think us and his sister are
you know
dead.
when you think about it, right? Darren Brown's a proper rascal.
Darren Brown's a psychopath.
Like,
Darren Brown is Darren Brown's a psychopath.
Imagine how fuming you'd be. I watched an episode of Darren Brown and he hypnotised someone and the cunt was like in the pub and then woke up in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, how would you be
Lad, he's fucked
Japan?
up him, lad.
Going into a photo booth and waking up in Marrakesh.
Lad,
Did he physically wake up in Japan or just think he was in Japan?
So he like hypnotised him and then kept having to hypnotise him like on the plane and that. So he was just like unconscious the whole time and then woke up in like the middle of Japan or wherever he was. But you know how much you'd ever fall off?
Shit your cacks.
You would, but I'd fucking love that, you know. Just to tell that story.
As well, like he was using his bank card and everything going, I'll pay for that, lad.
I just wouldn't trust him, man. Like, he could make you do anything, lad.
Yeah.
Like, he's a mad guy.
He's licking your bum all and everything.
In it though, like, how do we know he's not just walking around hypnotising people and making them do absurd shit? Like,
I wonder if it's like a certain type of person though. I wonder if he could hypnotise everyone.
I think that's why they send things out, don't they? Me as if I'm like working for them. No, what happens is...
Big fan.
He can still have you know.
But they must do research on the kind of character, don't they? They do like little like steps, how they might react to certain things if they're susceptible to,
And it's easy for them to just get in there and
I think so, yeah.
I just think the zombie apocalypse one was unnecessary, because he had them doing proper missions and everything. Like where did he was just chilling in his house and then he was like, there's people destined to see the zombies. He put him on a military base in a bunker with some Scottish fella. He was like, I found you out there. They were surrounding you. And he's like, what was it? He's like, he's like, oh, by the way, there's been a zombie apocalypse. He fills him in. He has him on a bus and everything, faking explosions and that, lad.
Have you seen the one where he makes them push people off the building? Have you seen that one?
I think
You haven't seen that
actually.
one.
I think
that
I
one,
have.
Yeah, have you seen it?
No, but how does he go to the production team and go, got an idea?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
So at the end of it, the woman actually doesn't push the man, and then he shows like 10 other versions of when he'd done it to 10 other people, and every time when they were on the roof, he convinced people to push someone off the roof and kill them. You'd have to watch it because I wouldn't do it no justice, but like it's so fucking good.
He's a fucked up person, lad.
Yeah.
It's mad that's what he's made a living off.
I remember the first
How
one.
does he get the funding? How does he go to the production team and go, listen, right, I'm going to... Some fella think he's in a zombie apocalypse here, right? I want explosions, I want a bus. Then I'm going to take some kids to Japan, right? Get that flight there for us. Then I'm going to try and kill people off this roof, right? Got any money for it?
Yeah.
Gonna laugh
Do you want a second season?
I think one of the first episodes I saw of him was when he's at the races, and he like slams his hand like next to the boot. Like basically his horse loses, he goes in with the ticket, and the woman's like, "Oh no, sorry." He slams his hand on the boot and goes, "This is the winning ticket." And she goes, "Oh yeah, there you go." I just like, "He's in the room." Yeah,
That's just domestic abuse. She shit
I'll
herself.
just nearly give you money out my pocket. Jesus Christ.
10 to 1, son.
How do you even get into that though? Like, that couldn't have been like a childhood ambition. I'm gonna fucking con every fucker.
This is like, it's just mad.
Like, does he go to uni and stuff?
But it must have been like being a magician
Hogwarts,
first, wouldn't it?
Is that what it's got to be something to do with? Like, I was thinking being a magician and like psychology or something, something mad like that, and then you just end up going down that avenue.
And
Society,
it's all performance as well, isn't it? Because it must be like his confidence to,
Yeah.
Get certain, and then obviously there's technique and
Do you know
shit
what
like
I
that.
think sometimes though in his live shows? What I think might be a bit black is like, do you know when he gets people on stage, and he does it in most live shows. He does it theatres as well. and like, you'll be like, have you got anything on you that was left to you by a relative that really means something to you? And everyone's like, oh yeah. And it's like, no, you haven't, man. How often do you go around and you're like, these are actually my granddad's rosary beads that he was in World War II with, I'm swearing in the theatre, like, do you know what I mean? Someone put a shark tooth out, like, this was my dad's. He was Australian. It's like, shut up, lad.
Yeah, but not all the time, though. I don't reckon he can blag some of the stuff he's done. Like, even when you go and watch him, he throws frisbees and shit at people.
He made me stand up in the theatres. You as well, remember that?
Oh, yeah, he done this thing where he played this video, and it was like, if you feel the need to stand up, like, just let it happen.
It's not like you could let it happen, you couldn't stop it.
You just happened,
really?
You just got up.
Yeah, he was like, he said there's subliminal messages
like,
in this video that
and then
are
he
like...
wins, if you gay, stand up.
Danny was right up, man.
Like, oh, Santa Nathan, did you see that? But like, he was like, there's like subliminal messages in this video. Like, it might be like a certain flashing of a light or something. Like, you're not going to know what they are, but it'll trigger something in your subconscious. You're like, and your body will just be compelled to stand up and you won't be able to actually stop it. And I was sitting there, I was still a little bit skeptical, and I was like, shut up, man. I was sitting there watching it, like, man, no chance. And then I was standing there, I felt my legs just going, and I was going,
stop it.
And that's why I don't like him.
You're going to make me look like a prick now.
I was calling him a nonce before this, before. I don't know.
It's scary that there's people with that power out there.
Yeah,
because theoretically, could they not just rule the world and no one would know?
Do you reckon he's just a character of the Misfits who hasn't clocked off?
Yeah.
It's just like, it's my power, I'm just fucking still on the clock, lad.
You technically played Darren Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your power?
No, he was...
well, it's telekinesis, wasn't it? So you could move... You could move like... I genuinely done it. I could move it at the time anyway.
I've stopped practicing now, so...
Channel 4, take it back off you when the season finishes.
Yeah, I'm out of practice. Yeah, telekinesis. So you can move things with his mind. But I think... Well, I know the way the powers work. I think what it was. It's coming through now. I mean,
like Derek Corner with Simon, remember his mate, the ghost who comes to him? Simon Celebi.
Simon says.
So the powers were related to the character's personality. So my character kind of tried too hard with other people. And that's what it was like with his power. Like, that's why I couldn't use it very well. Like, you got nosebleeds, and the most he could do was move a
that was just a bugle from your fucking big pay packet. Was there any powers on the show where you thought, oh, fuck, I wish my character had that?
Nah, I had the fucking best one.
Yeah,
mine was proper decent, but like I say, just couldn't use it until like the last episode. I think it was in the 4th series, maybe, where like threw a piano across the room and like killed someone. I was like, that when I seen it, like, because obviously you couldn't do that at the time, but when I watched the edit, I was like, fucking hell, that looked quite shit, but it was still like fucking decent.
Shit in the living room, you got a cup of tea and you just like, it's just seeing if you've still got it.
How long would it take you to do a season? Is it proper, like a long process, is it?
Yeah, I think it was about 4 months.
Was it? Yeah. I mean, I was thinking it would have been longer, to be fair.
No.
How many episodes in a season?
8. Yeah, 8.
Is there a standard sort of rule for how many episodes are in a season of anything? Because like my bird will put something like fucking Grey's Anatomy on, there's like 42. I'm like, fuck off, lad.
42 episodes per season. There's about 30 seasons of it as well.
Yeah, I know.
So much shit's happened in that hospital.
Imagine being like, oh, I want to get into this and starting now.
We've like starting Corey from the very beginning. You know what I mean? We've been here for like 40 years trying to watch it. Like, you're watching it and you're like, this Ken Barlow seems like a lovely young fella. You die before him, innit?
Such a rascal.
And so much shit's happened in that hospital as well. It's been held up at gunpoint. There's been explosions in there.
Yeah, someone had an unfucking detonated fucking bazooka inside the stomach and they had to hold it. I was like, that
inside the stomach?
So some fella fucking, as a rocket launcher, fires it and then like, had it the wrong way round, and the shell goes inside his body, fucking pierces him, and they come in, and then they're like,
So it wasn't up his
was
ass.
no, they go, was there an explosion? They go, no, and they go, it's undetonated, and then like the doctor's just got to hold this fucking bazooka inside of him, and then the bomb squad come, and then they remove it, and then as the fucking bomb squad's walking down the corridor, it goes off and he dies, and I was like, what the fucking maddest storyline ever, lad.
Crazy, lad, isn't it? Like Holby City, but like with like a production value in it. Holby City with a budget, like that's all it is.
Darren Brown's budget.
Have you still got your agent and that, have you?
I've got an agent.
Different one?
Yeah, I've had, like, since I've graduated, I've had 3 different agents.
Oh, have you? Are you still looking for TV stuff and that?
Yeah, well, like, I've been up for stuff, like, since I started, like, over the last kind of 5 or 6 years, I've been up for quite a few things.
Yeah, so you're still actively looking for
Yeah.
shit and that, are you?
Yeah,
What was your last show like? Was it good, was it?
The one at the Royal Court?
In the Royal Court, yeah.
Yeah, but do you know what? That was probably one of my favourite jobs.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah. Like,
What did you say it was?
Boys in the Black.
Oh, that's Joseph Hughes, not innit?
Yeah.
Sick, lad.
Yeah.
Mate, say you look like me.
And it was one of my favourite jobs.
How long was that running for?
It was on for 6 weeks.
Oh, was it, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
And now there's talk of it transferring to London.
Oh, sick.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I'd love that, you know.
Yeah.
Have you done any
sick.
West End stuff or anything like that?
What if they did like a live action Borrowers?
I'd use your powers, lad.
Our
Fantasy.
David's mate when he was in school was Inspector, and he played part in the Borrowers, and he was telling everyone, oh yeah, my mate's in the Borrowers, and he's a Borrower, and they're like, what's it like having a mate that small? He was like, lad, you dickhead, it's a fucking, he's not that small, he's not running around like a fucking action man, you tit. He's a human.
So theatre-wise then, like going forward, would you rather stay working in theatre, or have you not got a preference?
No, I haven't got a preference. I think after Christmas, so it'll be quiet, like, for me going up for auditions and shit like that now.
It always
Until
is
after
the last,
Christmas.
because all the pantos are casting and stuff like that.
So I think at the beginning of next year, I'd like to kind of
I went,
do
no,
more
they're not.
telly.
And no one said nothing.
Yeah.
You went, all the pantos are going up, and I went, oh no, they're not. And no one said that. So I looked at him for the headphones, and even he blanked me, and I went, oh, sorry.
Should have left it, lad.
One of my best jokes, that. Oh, sorry. I'll shut up now.
Sorry about it, man. What was you saying?
I think next year I'd want to do, or certainly kind of give a little bit more effort into doing more telly.
Yeah.
I think I just put too much pressure on myself, like going into auditions. I come out of theatre auditions and think, smash that.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah. If I don't get that, then I'll be surprised. Or, you know, whoever gets that must be fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
But I've come out of TV auditions and I'm like, don't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah. I used to hate
Do you know
that,
what
though,
you
when
need?
you come out of an
You need
audition.
Darren Brown to come over and just fucking sort it out, lads.
Do a bit of
Do you feel like
meditation
there's
and
more
that.
pressure behind you when you're going into them types of auditions then?
Not anymore. I used to put too much pressure on myself. Like,
Yeah.
I need this, you know. I need to provide for my family, and I need this job.
You're still in Boys in the Black stuff.
I didn't move to see us.
I had the cast as the role as well, yeah.
Just send this out as an audition tape.
We'll clip this for
Put it on
you.
your shoulder, you're like,
That's what you have to do for them.
side
Commercials
profiles.
and that. Yeah. Show you around.
Go
and
on,
that.
give us your favourite monologue, lad.
I wish I was our Sammy. Let me tell you something old Sammy.
So you've all done acting, so you've all gone through auditions and all that.
Yeah.
What's easier, is it like TV or theatre? It's because theatre's live, innit? So the chances,
mean
like
the audition or the
no,
job?
just actually performing. So in a theatre it's live, so if you make a mistake, everyone sees it.
I always
whereas on
thought
telly-
theatre was a little bit easier though, because you've got a bit more free reign. Whereas with like TV, like because it's like there's so many producers and shit like that, they've got an image of how they want it to be, so it's a lot more rigid, I thought. But whereas with theatre, because you've got a live audience as well, every audience is different, so you can like
play on
lean
them a
into
bit.
different lines more, maybe, or just depends.
Yeah, I find that. I find not necessarily easier, but with theatre you've got like 4 weeks to rehearse and you know fine tune what you want to do, or however long, you might not have 4 weeks. But you've got a period of rehearsals, whereas you haven't really with telly. You know, you've got to prepare yourself, turn up on the day.
And they expect us to hit the ground running.
Yeah, and you're like, oh shit,
Yeah,
I'm doing this
yeah,
right.
yeah.
You know, that's a lot of self-doubt.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know...
Did you
Yeah,
meet
I
the
don't
cast
find
of the people that you were on Misfits? Did you sort of meet them before you started shooting, or was it more just like read-throughs and that you first met them?
Well, I first met them at the read-through for the previous series.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
You know,
Oh,
so
okay.
I met them briefly then. But but we had a couple of days rehearsals before we started filming for that, which is, you know, unheard of, really. You know, very rarely you have like rehearsals for telly. But we did because it was something new, because there was new characters, like lead roles. Yeah, we had a couple of days to kind of get to know each other a little bit.
Yeah.
It
Did
didn't
you speak to any of them, sorry?
Yeah, I speak to I'm laughing because I speak to Matt, who played the handsome barman.
Is that the one? Yeah, the one who got his dick
Where's
stolen.
my cook? Where's my cook? I've this for my cook.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Have you got my dick?
You got my cook.
The reason why I was laughing is because like he's a good mate of mine now.
Yeah.
But whenever I tell, like, say I speak to my dad and I'm like, oh, you know, I've been to see Matt this weekend, or I spoke to Matt, and he's like, which one? Who's he? And I'm like, the one from Misfits, like, played the handsome barman, and he's like,
gay that.
But then he goes, like, the way my dad remembers is he'll go, is he the one who bummed you? And I'll be like, yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
That was the one. Thanks, Dad.
That's
Nice
hilarious,
one,
that, you know, as if that's your dad's go-to. Thanks on Dad, thanks.
That's so
I
funny.
worked hard on that, Dad.
Yeah.
I completely forgot he bummed you in that. You know, that's so
We joked about it as well. Like, the cast joked about it at the end of the 4 series, and we were like, something like that's going to happen. Like, go for, because he didn't have an orange jumpsuit on at the time, and he was like, the only way you're going to come back is
just
if,
a birthday shoot,
you
man.
bum one of them. Yeah. And then we read the first episode, and that's what happened. And I was like, hang on, why?
Gonna come back and you bum one. That was just the producers having a laugh going, what's happening?
And we were
But if you go to eat, imagine having a pub show on it, under it,
Me like that. Hang on. Nah.
Anyone got that bottle of rough there, lad?
I don't even prepare for something like that. You just then you're like, go ahead, lad.
I sent him a photo the day before of like some
your arsehole,
like that, spreading his arsehole. Like, see you in work tomorrow. It was easy for me because I was like unconscious. I was unconscious with a petal in my mouth.
Do you want to talk about that? Like, there was a whole hashtag about shit like that a few years ago. If you ever want to get it off your chest, bro, like, we're here for you, you know. Can't just get away with that.
Fine.
Hashtag gaping bumholes. Not that one, no.
No. It's like a more Me Too, but if you've seen that one as well, then we'll go with that. So, you said you were originally from Manchester. I didn't know that till before when you said it. Yeah. But, like, did you grow up in Liverpool then, I'm guessing, or?
Nah, so I was born in Manchester until I was about 2, 3. Then my mum was from Liverpool, but she grew up mainly over the water. So I grew up mainly over the water.
So you just put the accent on?
I moved here when I was just see how strong I can make it. Nah, I'm a Scouser.
From Mossad or something.
My dad's from Mossad. So like if I went back to Manchester, like my dad's mate would be like, why are you talking like that? Like, this is just the way I talk now.
Basic as hell, lad. You got you there for your birthday.
Do you ever change your accent when you go back to Manchester? Like, obviously you're living in Manchester now, but do you adapt your accents when you're with different family members?
Nah, not. Probably when I was younger.
Yeah.
But not now. Nah. I think the longer that I've lived in Liverpool, the stronger it's got. And I always find that mad when people like move, especially as an adult, and then their accent changes.
Yeah.
Like,
it's normally certain words that you pick up. Because I was in a party the other week and there was a girl here from Peterborough, but she'd lived in Liverpool for like 6 years, and she was like so posh, but every time she'd say like, it was just like, she proper killed the case, you know what I mean? So I think you pick up more certain words than like a full like accent, I reckon, normally.
Well, there's a lad I know whose dad's Scouse, his mum's Mank, and he talks full Scouse until he says his nan, and he goes, what's for tea there, nano? And like pure goes, you're like, what the fuck going on, lad? He's so Scouse and just throws little nano out the way, lad.
My little brother, right, he worked in the shop by ours. I think it was like a bag and booze or something. Like, going back, it was just like his first little job when he was a kid. He was only... and some fella went in one day at like... The shop was at like 10:30, 10 o'clock during the week. The fella went in like 5 minutes before they closed and went over to the till and went, like, no weapon on him. And went, give me the money off the till now. So my little brother was go ahead, Sean. He was like, I'm not taking any chances. He's like, I didn't see nothing. He's like, but like, let's say he did have a something. So he just went, yeah, go ahead. And the fella got off. And then I've been out and my mum phoned me and went, well, she was like, where are you? Are you nearly home? I was like, I'm just home. Why? I was like, what? She's like, Jack's just been robbed at knife point. So I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? So I rushed home. I was thinking, oh my God, has he been stabbed or something? I got in and he was on his Xbox in his room. And I went, lad, are you alright? He was like, yeah, why? I was like, my mum just rang me saying you got robbed at knife point in work. He's like, no, I didn't. He went, so better, like, give me the money. And I thought, like, Sean, the ass would just give me what to say. He's like, they're not going to need it. My mum was like, he could have been killed in there. I was like, mum, it was just some better with his other shotgun. So I was like, what are you doing?
He had a near-death experience.
Like the way she was going on, she was ringing me and I'm going, have you heard?
News.
You know, seen the helicopter up, have you seen it?
You know, if you were fucking working somewhere and someone tried to rob it, would you try and prevent it or just let them have it?
Not a chance.
Because I'm letting
It
them have
depends.
it.
I'm not being a hero.
No, but
Yeah,
exactly,
no,
chance, lad.
it
You've done your time.
Go back.
He just moved him out the shop with his mind.
No, it depends. If it was like a shop that you ran,
If it was your business.
if it was my
But
business,
if you just an employee in retail.
if it was just like I was working in a Tesco,
There's
enjoy
a
your
lad.
loaf, lad. Like I'm not asked.
I don't know the lad, but I know of him through someone else who worked for Costa Coffee in Lime Street Station. And some baghead come in and robbed like a fucking ham and cheese butty and ran, right? So he took chase, right? He ran after him through Lime Street. Lad, he ran after him. He ran after him through Lime Street and the baghead turned around and smashed his head in the line.
I love it.
Oh, lad, that's so
What a
funny.
nice
You know,
episode.
That's the arrow got banged everywhere.
well, I was
Imagine caring that much about a fucking toasted
innit?
dog that you don't even own.
That's
That
not
is
even
fucking
being toasted. It's
fucking
come out the fridge from me. Like, it's not like you getting off with it. We're just about to took it over and then like next to the microwave for 3 minutes going.
The baghead had to go and rob a toaster. That's his next stop.
He's like, I'm nipping this in the bud before they go. The minute he hits the middle floor on John Lewis, he's going home with kettles, toasters, he'll take the cutlery.
It's like supermarket sweeps in St. John's, lad.
What if he gets to the crockery? What if he gets to the bowls?
We're still winning.
You know, when you see people like in fucking cafes on like laptops using electricity, he's there with his microwave like that.
Sitting in the window of a cafe there like some fella on his apple mac and he's his microwave and his toasty.
Oh, lad, I seen the worst one. I seen a woman going nuts at a seagull that walked into a Tesco to take a butty. She was trying to kick it and stop it and everything. I was thinking, it's a fucking sick.
Wait at the door for ages.
She does that typical film that gets in a taxi and goes, follow him. Joe Draper's like that past the Primark, spinning it.
Just fucking catch the pigeon. Pulls a slingshot out like that.
Like I was telling him before, I was like a dickhead, I was getting the train up. And then he said to me, he was like, meet me at Moorfield Station. I went, Sean, go ahead. So I've been sitting on the train with my earphones in, just minding my own business. And then I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit, I'm at Central, I've missed my stop. So I've got off the train and phoned him, and I was like, what way are you walking? And I was like, I'll meet you in the middle. He was like, tell you what, I'll just jump on a train to Central from here. Just wait there, and there was 2 like British transport police officers. So like, in short, not the police. Like, not even nearly the police. And then one of them's come, I've just been stood there on my phone scrolling through Spotify, couldn't decide what song to put on, waiting for him. He's come over, he's like, but like, he tried to like...
NWA, fuck the police.
He tried to make it seem like it was just by chance he stopped to talk to me. He walked in front of me and he went, travelling anywhere nice today? And I was like, no, I'm just...
Moorfield, lad.
I said that to him. I went, what, from Central? He was like, what are you up to? I was like, oh, I'm just waiting for me mate, lad. He was like,
Shot from my.
just waiting for your mate, are you? I was like, yeah, and then he turned around and walked away and I seen it said British transport police on his back and I thought, you fucking little snitch, shut up, lad.
He was going, lad, you fucking mad, bro.
But I'm like, I was worrying because I did have weed in my pocket, so I was thinking, and there was actual blood over there. Swallow it. I'm like, putting it up your ass, trying to keep a straight face, got veins going up your head, like,
You can't do nothing, lad. I'm not even on the train anymore.
It's horrible, lad. It was horrible, lad. Like,
Imagine growing up, right? Like, imagine being a parent. You've got kids. And imagine, like, raising them kids for like 20 something years and they become fully fledged adults and they go, oh, Dad, I'm going to be a transport police officer. You're like, oh, I wish I would have took that abortion option up years ago, lads. Let me get rid of you.
Imagine how, that couldn't be your kid. Because, like, you know they wake up every day and they're like, I'm going to, like, a traffic warden. A traffic warden.
Imagine being 12 or 13 and that being your dream. If that's what you wanted to do.
There's got to be someone who's...
Not even, like you say, not even in the police. What do you want to do? I want to be in the British Transport Police. But not like the actual police.
Say it's sorted. 0161 146 546. It's horrible, lad. Like, the way you just, like, look... I remember, right? I was with one of our mates, was in Elliot, ages ago. We were getting the train from Central back to Byers. And there was this fella bladdered in Central Station and we were waiting on the little upstairs because I was eating the Greggs and I thought I don't want to take it down to the platform, I'll lose signal, and then like it's not worse than eating the Greggs and you've got no signal on your phone.
It's just like going for a shit in your phone.
It's inconvenient, like, you know what I mean? I'm eating a sausage roll. And this fella's being bladdered and being trying to cause murder and like there was like 4 of them like fucking fellas who dress up as the police in the train station.
Just the police station.
And then, no, but like the ones there,
CSOs.
the ones who dress, no, like
community
the
bobbies.
fucking transport.
Oh, we meant the ones with the fucking blue ribbon on the left.
Yeah, lad, yeah, there was 4 of them. Like, but do you do that thing where like they got the vests on, they put the hands up there,
nah, I don't do that.
Like, looking at you. And there was some fella bladdered in the train station, and he started having murder with one of them. So this fella started to grab him, and this fella who's bladdered just grabbed the transport police officer and just threw him on the floor. And I was stood there going, oh! And then these are the 2 transport police officers like jumped on him and they'd be like, remain calm, remain calm. I mean, maybe just stood there. That's obviously maybe we just stood there, stone watching.
Just doing a citizen arrest with a fucking like this on.
We were trying to coach him, we were going, lad, armbar him, lad. Like, throw your leg over, pull his arm up, pull his... He's going, we're not allowed. I was like, well, what's your job then, lad? Like, what can you do? They were horrible, lad. Like you're allowed to lie on people and ask questions, that's it.
Right, I seen a video the other day talking about the busies, right? It was a college dorm. It weren't in America because it was British police, but it was like a little box room. And it was just, the caption was, lad helps police fucking restrain someone who broke into his dorm after the shower. So he's just got out of the shower. The CCTV, why he's got CCTV in his room, I don't know the paedophile. And he's in a towel, right? He's in a towel. And then next minute, like, you just see his face, like, go funny. And then this fella just runs past him, jumps on his bed, and he's trying to get out the window. And then this policewoman just runs in and grabs the fella at the window. She's trying to pull him back in. And the lad just goes, fuck, I've runs over in his towel and pulls the fella out the window, like, restraining him. Yeah, would you fucking help the busies? Or would you be like, nah, fucking see you later?
Yeah, I'd open the window.
Yeah.
Kick them both out. See you later.
Get out my room. Get out the shower.
Whack over them.
It's not even a matter of helping them, you know what I mean? It's like, why are you here?
It was a woman busy and a lad just like that. Oh yeah, go ahead, Sarge. Yeah, what's going on here?
It's just a matter of...
I like the uniform.
Imagine you just got out the shower, ball of hard, and 2 plodding, some fella running your room. You just stood there like, what the fuck, lad? It's still wet and everything, lad. It's just, I just think it's mad, like, that can happen. Like, imagine just being...
What, just police can just run through your house?
Yeah, lad, imagine you're just chilling in the house, lad, like, Saturday afternoon, no one's in. You've got your bills on the couch, lad, and with 4 busies just run through you. You're like, what? It's weird, lad. Yeah.
I love seeing it when there's videos of the busies trying to break in someone's door and they're just failing.
Oh, lad, it's so funny.
They're just tirelessly going at this door and the door's just laughing at them, lad. And they're just
when there's someone else there commenting.
Yeah.
Fucking Arda.
Arda, the best videos, lad. Yeah. How long have you recorded for, man?
57 minutes.
57 minutes, lovely. So Nathan, I'm going to think what we're going to do. If we can think of any questions, we used to do a segment called Everybody Has the Price.
Okay, we're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back because we used to do a little bit of a segment, and we used to freestyle this. And like the aim of the game basically is we take it in turns. We haven't done this for ages.
No, we haven't.
So
this is what you would do for
£1 million effect.
So, but it's like they don't give you a price.
Yeah.
So like we'll do a few rounds, so you get it's a very easy game to understand. In all fairness, you get given a horrible scenario. It might not even be horrible. It might just be like a scenario you wouldn't want to be in, and you've got to tell us realistically
how much I'd do it for.
Yeah. But it's like it obviously depending on, like, we want to know, like, the least amount of money that it'd still be just enough to
Because
convince you.
everyone says, like, everyone says £1 million.
Lift home, man. Depending on. Right, Gary used to be the ringleader of the game.
You're putting pressure on me, are you?
Well, it was your idea. I just don't know if you've still got some of the old ones in your notes. If you have, I reckon we bring them up.
I may have. Oh yeah, some of the old school ones. Old school ones.
Are we going back for ones that we used to
Are
say?
we going old school?
Go on.
We'll go old school then. Let's find this.
Come on.
Right. Everyone has their price. Let's see what we've got.
Because we've got a game. We've got a game sent to us from America called Silly Squabbles. It's a game similar to Cards Against Humanity. And we messaged them and we were like, how can we do this as like a proper segment on the podcast? And they were like, yeah, but we forgot the game. It's still in my house. So I thought we'll do the other game that we've got. We'll do that for a little 20 minutes before we wrap it up. Because we used to, depending on, obviously everyone's different, but I think it's when you find out who someone really is when you play that game. There's some of the questions were some of the worst things that have ever been said, I think, in the room. Okay. And depending on how much dough you've got at the minute, we're gonna see who you really are.
Okay. I've deleted most of my notes here, so
Belter.
I'm clutching at straws here. All I've got on this one is robot with dildo lifting you up. If my phone ever gets found and they go through my notes.
Some of the videos alone that you've sent me, if that ever gets found, I'm in trouble for it.
Yeah, we're all fucked.
He sends some horrible videos to you. Have you seen the video on Twitter the other week of the lad sucking the horse's dick? Getting bummed by the horse.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
But it's like a little,
horrible.
It's like a little Shetland pony thing.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's
That's
not a fully like grown horse, no way.
Yeah.
It's small.
It's dick's not.
No, I know it's dick's not, but like that's a small horse. That.
Some of the things you see on Twitter, I think these
days.
Still
a normal horse.
As if it makes it any better what I'm saying.
It's massive to him.
Does it make him less of a horse?
Yeah.
Was your ex-horse bigger, was it? Like that?
The ones I've got are from like very early in the shite. So no, they're poor. I want a good one.
You could say him if you
we're there.
Oh, okay.
I think I might have one on this one. Where is he? Here we go. This might be half decent. So I give a price on this one.
Okay.
So how much would it take for you to get a tattoo on your face of your mum pleasuring herself?
I'm assuming, should your mother still be alive, you've got a good relationship.
What?
I'm assuming, should your mother still be alive, you've got a good mother-son relationship.
We did, but she's not alive.
So it's even more of a question.
Yeah.
So it's even more money.
So it's a memory then.
Easy on this. Oh. Wait, do I have to answer first?
I mean, we can do you know what? Let's set the tone for it.
What's the size of the tattoo? Is it like a big fucking Mike Tyson one or like a little
maybe just on your cheek? So your beard could grow and cover maybe half of it.
Lower cheek, and then it looks like your Mars fan is just overgrown.
That's really going to restrict what I can do for my career.
That is very true, actually.
So it's going to have to be beneficial to you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very true, actually.
So I'd have to be compensated.
You're
fairly
heavily. You're wanting money to never work again.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Thinking about it.
No, because you've got to come up with the right price.
Shall I get it done?
Well, I've got to deduct the tattoo price off it as well, haven't I? So.
Say that's for son.
I'd say about 2.5 mil.
2.5 mil, that's the lowest you'd go. 2.5 million quid.
It's life-changing money, innit? You set yourself
I'd
up.
say that's fair enough.
How are you explaining that to your kids? Oh, this is Nana.
Do you know what? I'd have to grow my hair long and I'd just be like Gabrielle. Just wear it over.
Yeah.
See it over here.
What's up, Dad? Nothing.
Looking at me.
Yeah, it's in the millions.
Yeah,
it's in the millions. It's gotta be.
The line of work you're in. Like, if you were a priest and just in confession, no one could see you, you'd be sound.
No, it's gotta be.
All right, then.
The millions, like.
You saying a price?
I think it'd be probably lower money if my mum was no longer with us because she's never gonna see it. But the fact my ma's still alive, I'm gonna
That's
have
your
to...
only
She'd be like,
concern.
Danny, I don't do it like that.
No, what I'm
Your
saying...
dad does it to me.
No, what I'm saying, no, is like, it's terrible having it, but it's terrible like going out to your mum and dad's for a cup of tea and having to be like, oh, this. I forgot to mention this. So basically, see that there, mum? Like, I'm gonna...
How did you obtain that photo first?
How did you get the reference?
Oh, yeah.
My dad's memory bank.
my dad's one of them on WhatsApp, and he's sending anything. Probably like 3.5, I'd say, because like that's... Because even if you get it lasered off, it never fully goes. No. And neither does the memory of the tattoo, really.
It's in the millions.
Gotta be
It's in the, for me, it's in the millions somewhere.
Okay. Not as heavy then. Would you collect the pus from the spots of all your family members for a year and make a milkshake and down it? For how much?
When you say all your family members...
Okay, so immediate family members. So your mum, your dad, your
I don't
brother.
think that matters, you know.
When you look at it like that...
Because I don't really get on with my cousin. And if it was them,
I think it is.
That's where it's draw the line. Fucking draw the line there.
If it's our Chris, probably not, but... Me too.
Lowest would go.
Yeah.
Has there got to be like a maximum to minimum?
It's got to be like
amount?
a bottle of fridge or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, what?
Full of
For 500 mil?
Like a Yakult.
I go Yakult then. A little shot in the morning.
Okay.
A little Yakult of spot juice.
So, okay.
Yakult tastes bad enough as it is, to be honest.
I've never had... they always look nice.
But no, they never are.
Isn't that a
They're
different...
good for your gut health.
Oh. It's like half the mile, me.
I don't use them.
Yeah.
I'm going no lower than... I mean, honestly, if it's only a little Yakult bottle, realistically, like, if you were to throw 15 grand on the table now... You know,
15 grand, yeah?
15 grand, lad.
Yeah.
I'd say this is definitely a low one because all of it, like...
It's horrible.
It's just a bit
It's
sick.
just like how much
Yeah,
celebrity in it.
it's a bit like people have done worse for less money.
It looked like a witchetty grub as well if you froze it.
Yeah. Oh.
And obviously, you'd have to put a little bit of water in so that it's actually drinkable, so it's not going to, like...
No.
Yeah.
So it could be chewy.
Yeah.
18 grand.
I've got to use my teeth.
Yeah. I'm not a dickhead, lad, you know what I mean?
Do you know what, right?
I'd probably go lower.
That's sensible, you know. Yeah.
I'd go about 10 grand. I'd probably go lower than 10 grand, I'm not going to lie. If realistically someone come over to me with a grand.
It depends, right? If it's first thing in the morning, you've woke up, you're like, ah, how about that? But if you're out on a night out on a fucking bender, right, and you're a bit fucking worse for wear, and some fella goes, yeah, lad, the Yakult there is a grand, you go, come on, lad. I'll do for a stripe.
That's the only thing is, I might not be able to complete it. I'd be I'd be retching me.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll give you one. I'll freestyle one.
Right. Go on.
So you're on holiday. Wherever. You pick. And you go into the toilet, and as you're in the toilet, there's a fella in there, and he says to you, listen, I've got money here. I want you to get on your knees, and I just want to put my dick right the way across your face like that and take one picture, but no one will ever see it, it's just mine. How much are you doing it for? But like, he's just...
Off the dome, he said. He's had this one for ages.
Shut up,
I'll
lad. My mate
freestyle.
told
I
me.
believe exactly it. Let me freestyle.
I don't know where you are on holiday, but I'm in Bella Medina, right? I'm just saying.
Let's say you're in Berlin.
Yeah.
In
Big
about
eye.
2017 with
So
your
they've got
beard.
to get the dick and just put it right.
Floor free of Berghain. Just on your
take a nice
nose.
picture. But they don't send it to anyone, it's just theirs.
Is it erect?
I mean, it's still a dick whether it is or it isn't.
Doesn't matter.
No, do you know what? Nah.
Technically, if it's erect, there is by mass,
It's
there's
a bit
more
more
dick touching your
Yeah,
face.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
what I'd say,
yeah.
I'd say it's not erect, but he's just crazy hung. So it's like 10 inches, like...
And it
He
follows,
might as well
it
be.
follows it follows the contours of your face.
Yeah, it's basically to answer your question, fuck you in your terms and conditions. The dick's massive anyway.
It's
Just so
malleable.
you feel the weight of it on you, like you're pushing you down a bit. You know
And
what I
like
mean?
maybe every like down your face and that, like you can feel it throbbing a little bit.
That was
Maybe
that
it's
sounded
just-
like the start of fucking Casualty.
Honestly, like if you could guarantee me that nobody was actually gonna see it, then
Senna.
Like, well, I want you the bevies in the place with it.
yeah. I'll do it for 2 skittle
No,
bombs.
lad, realistically, like,
And a Joe Bone.
couple of grand. I know I'm not gay. No one's gonna see it.
I'm a straight actor.
None of that dancing shit, lad. Yeah, couple of grand, 2 grand, I'm happy.
Dick, innit? I say that. It's just lying on your skin, yeah, exactly.
You say this too much now.
But it is though.
It's only a dick.
It is only a dick, like, and I'm skins.
Nah, I'm
like,
saying that. Yeah, I'd probably, yeah.
If I were happy with the
tempted to lick it
photo,
for him.
I'd get him to take it again.
Yeah.
Nah, go on, do it.
Shit angle.
That would be terrible. Because then you put the jumpsuit on, lad. I put the jumpsuit on, you love it, you love it.
He's like, just move it to the right, cover me mask tattoo, lad. Cover me mask tattoo, lad. Fucking Gabrielle with a dick.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah. You got one?
Oh, go on, yeah, do your prices first.
It'll have to be last one. Did you say you needed to dip by 5:30? Sorry.
Around then, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
so we'll have
I'll throw one, then you do your last one then.
Go on.
Alright then. How much money would it take for you to wipe your dad's ass every time he has a shit for a month? So every time your half fella goes and drops one off for a month.
Is he okay?
He's yeah. So,
Like, does he need it all of this?
is that a choice? He's fine. He's fully able.
So he theoretically could do it.
He's fully able. He doesn't get any DLA and he hasn't got a blue badge, right? He's fucking fully functioning. And he's just like, hey, listen, lad. I can't be arsed. I'm going for a shit. Will you wipe me ass, please?
For a month.
For a month. How many times do you reckon he shits?
Yeah.
It's usually once a day, innit?
I'm regular, mate.
Sometimes you'll have 2 shits in a day, more than a night.
Yeah.
I reckon
I need shit now.
I'd want more money than having
I'm
a
currently having
dick on my
shit.
head.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon I'd want more money for doing that than having a dick on my
Oh
head
yeah,
once.
no, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most
And,
definitely.
and is it a month, did you say?
A month, yeah.
And that could be twice
So,
a day.
so say it's
60
1 poo a
shits.
day.
That's a lot of
So it's going to be between 30
Say it's
and
1
60
poo a
on
day.
average.
1 poo a day for a month. So 30 poos you got to wipe on average.
That's still a lot of poos, lad.
It is.
I'd say 100 grand, £100 a poo, 3 grand. Because realistically,
That's a day's
That's
wage.
easy money though.
innit?
Yeah, that's easy money. Like,
Do you know what?
I have to
I've been
wipe
having
fucking 3 kids' asses for nothing.
£200 a day.
Because like, that's what I mean. It's gonna be
£200
three
a day,
3
yeah.
grand, but like it could just as easily be like
You'd
5.5,
be
6
feeding
grand.
your half fella to make him shit
Innit?
more.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what? Everyone's having a second roast these days. That's all of yours.
And if you give him loads of fibre, it'll be like ghost shit anyway. There won't be much to fucking wipe off.
Oh,
Right,
yeah,
there
just
you
slide
go.
out.
Major Weetabix.
If you regulate his diet without him knowing,
Yeah.
and you decide what he does and doesn't eat, if you make the shit as bearable as possible for yourself, I'm gonna go.
Dad, I've made you Weetabix. It's 11 o'clock at night, lad. I've had Weetabix 4 times today. Fuck off.
Mind your business, Dad. Remember, I'm the one choosing your nursing home in a few years. Just bear that in mind. Oh, yeah, 100 quid a poo, lad. I'm happy, lad.
Quickest switch ever.
I'm happy,
Yeah,
lad.
so 100 quid a poo.
100 quid a poo, lad.
I feel like this is something that's happening.
Bell your half
I'm
now. Should we phone me man and ask me man how much it costs for it to wipe my
I'll
ass?
tell him, man. I'll tell him. Get it on.
What's that? 100 quid a poo.
Between 3 and 6 grand.
Two poos a day.
60.
That's like a grand. That's like £1.5 a week. 6 grand
6 grand.
for the month.
How much did you get from MISFITS?
Yeah. I'm doing it.
I love it, I love it. You little money whore.
All right, yeah, I've
Off
got
the
one.
dome, go on.
I've got one. It's spring.
Danny likes to paint a picture with his.
I'm a storyteller, Nathan. Ask anyone.
He's an artiste.
It's spring.
He's got a LA Lakers flag.
Flag. Well,
Snap
hey,
back
man.
on.
You're going for a walk. Go take Calderstone's Park.
Lovely.
Anywhere you want.
Nice.
Think your favourite park. You're in there. And like the cutest dog you've ever seen is walking towards you. And you're like, oh my God, like, you don't even know what breed it is. It's just the most gorgeous, cutest dog you've ever seen. Perfect size, face is lovely. It's got big fluffy ears. And like, you're like, oh, look at him. And it's dead happy to see you. Like, it's made. It's like one of them ones like its nose goes there, where it's wagging its tail. It's like, look at you. It's doing. It's made up. And you're like, you know, you go to the owner, you're like, oh, look, hey, can I stroke your dog? And they're like, oh yeah, go for it, lad. And you're like, oh, boy, again, what's his name? How old is he? Doing all that. And the owner's like, Darren Brown sent me. You're like, oh, I played him on the comedy club actually. He's like, listen, there's the deal. Like, before you stroke me dog, like, you can. But there's terms and conditions. And you're like, what?
I love his process when he's thinking about what to say next.
He's like, from this point forth. Have you got a dog?
I've had a dog.
You love dogs?
Love dogs.
Best things in the world. He's like, you can never stroke dogs again. You, even if you see one, you know, even if you get one, you're not allowed to stroke any dog again unless you wank this dog off.
Where's the money come into this?
How much would you do that for and still wank the dog off?
Is the love of dogs not enough for you? It's the purest thing you will ever feel.
Is a dog sheath in your hand?
Yeah?
I reckon I'd survive not stroking a dog, you know.
Do you reckon? I thought that was going to be a much more challenging question.
Yeah,
In my head, I'm like, what? I'm wanking the dog off.
How much for you to never stroke a dog ever again?
Alright, how much to wank the dog off?
Isn't mad when some dogs' willies look like the Grinch's fingers? Have you seen them?
Red ones.
Like fluffy.
Yeah.
With a
Weird.
long tip on.
Nice.
Come on, yeah, how much? Alright, sorry then.
How
How much
to
did I
wank
ever
a
stroke a
dog
dog?
Yeah, go on. Wank the dog's probably a better question.
Are people knowing about this?
It's at a park. I think so.
Yeah.
Well, let's say only 5 people know about it, but people do know.
Okay.
But then they're just like, why's that kid from Misfits wanking that dog off?
I'm not from Skins. Weighing it up. No. About 50 grand.
Really?
It's quite respectable. I
So
like
what,
it.
wank a dog off?
Well, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just stroking its belly and then it's getting a bit moist, aren't you?
They're probably almost nearly there when you're
Yeah.
stroking the belly.
Yeah.
To be fair.
They're always so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's got to be a reason for that.
And it's just cock sneezing all over your hand.
I'm honestly
That's
saying,
an
like,
easy bit. Actually, yeah, that's an easy bit.
Would you rather...
lads, and I honestly, I'm
wiping
saying,
your own half of his arsehole for £100, lads, just wanking your dog off, innit?
I'm saying,
Actually, we said wiping your dad's arsehole for 7 grand. I'm wanking a dog off, and I'm going, nah, 50.
lad, I'm not a weirdo. Lad.
Cruelty to animals, that thing.
I'm saying 20 G's.
I'd
No,
say lower.
actually, that's too low, because 5 people know.
I reckon you'd have to give
25.
me more money to never stroke a dog again.
Imagine the dog's posting
Oh, no,
clarity.
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, like I'm chatting millions for that, me. I could not stroke a
Imagine
dog.
that poor dog's posting no clarity. Just sitting there going, oh...
And I think I'm
And
quite a good
imagine I
looking
liked
guy.
it.
Imagine you loved it, yeah.
I think I'm
Exactly.
quite a good looking guy. I think me and the dog will probably get along just fine afterwards.
Would you lick it off your hand? How much
Throw,
for that?
throw a ball for it. Ball will
So
stick
they
to my
can
hand.
off
Obviously.
your You
Like,
sound like you've been here
The
before.
dog's finished and you go, oh, waste not, want not.
It's not. What?
But why would you do that? I know, I like...
Extra money. The golden ticket, Daddy.
But I probably would need more money to never stroke a dog again, in all honesty.
Yeah,
I think
100%.
it's
Genuinely. Genuinely.
Yeah.
I couldn't
I
stroke
love
a dog.
dogs.
Imagine a dog being there and being like, I can't.
And it wants to as well.
You're
Yeah.
kicking in there.
That sounded oddly oddly suggestive, and the dog really wants it as well, and you just can't.
Like, oh, well.
Go on.
Should we do one more before we go?
Have you got time for one more question?
Okay,
Let's do it.
right. Have you got a full-time job at the minute, or you're just soul searching for the right thing because you've just finished your last workshop, play, whatever it was?
I've got a few
Okay,
part-time jobs.
okay. How do you get there? Do you get there in the car, public transport, what?
Car.
Car, sound right. You gotta leave your car for this, and you gotta go on a pedal bike. Yeah. Okay, you've got a pedal bike here from yours to Kirby, and you're unemployed, so pedal from yours to your bed. Right.
You'd never have guessed.
Every day for a month, you've got to get on said pedal bike and pedal to the destination. But inside the saddle is a dildo that is attached to the pedals, and every time you pedal, it comes up. You can't stand up and pedal. You've got to sit down and pedal.
I'd do it just for the bike.
Can I lube it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
lube it up and that?
You can lube it up. It doesn't have to be
Alright,
dry.
I've dropped a little bit
So,
there.
so it doesn't have to be dry.
What's the value of the bike?
It's not right. So, and it's not a silly sized dildo either. It's not like a big black mambo or anything like that.
How long
It's
are we
just-
doing this for?
So it's a month.
However long it
Yeah.
takes you to get from probably, however long
A to
it take you to get from your house to
So
work.
it's twice
on
a day.
bike.
It's you commute to and from work,
Yeah.
right? So say
you work round the
say
corner.
say you do a 9 to 5.
I'm not a slag. I'm not a
Just
slag.
put it in fucking gear 1. Dead fast. So say you're working a 9 to 5, right?
Yeah.
It's about say 2 miles from your house to your work. Whatever that is on a pedal bike, it's a good 20 minutes or so. I reckon on a pedal bike. Twice a day, 40 minutes. Little dildo up your hoop every time you're pedaling.
Like an average, like say UK average 5.5 inches.
Yeah. Little fucking little danger bullets. Not on heavy. Not on absurd. No,
I reckon
not
after a
absurd.
certain amount of time, you're going to start enjoying it.
Yeah. It's a
Bit of
win-win.
lube, yeah.
Don't have a finger up the arse, lad. We know what, like...
The month's over, you can get back in your car. Fuck off, lad.
Fuck off!
Fuck off.
I even wheelie with it.
There's a thumbnail set that shouldn't be putting up my carbon footprint.
Lad,
I'm doing me bit.
In Misfits, I was on my back. I just want to be in the same position and sound.
You can literally do a wheelie and not fall off it because you're attached by a harness.
Little peloton. Penetron.
I like that. How much?
Nah, being realistic about it, like.
But you're going to work, you're getting paid anyway. Is there really a need for more money?
Yeah.
No, it's a bit.
Or you have the chance, right, to swap any financial gain to land your dream job.
But in what? Explain.
In terms of, if you
okay.
you have a dream acting job, you think, fuck me, that is the pinnacle. That's what I'd love to do.
What would
Like,
that be?
I'd like
Just
to be
out
the
of
next
curiosity?
Bond.
No, not, I wouldn't be a Bond. Not that I think it's shit, but I would not be a Bond.
You're not more like a money penny, aren't you?
Only time
Johnny
James
English.
Bond. Only time Bond look like he drinks IPA.
To be Johnny English.
Drinking Capri Suns at the bar.
Think of the accolades.
So what's the question? What am I giving up? The dream
So, like-
job for what?
So it's like,
Would you
alright,
do that
it's
for a
like
month
the
to
dildo bike thing still stands, but it's like you can have any sum of money or land your dream acting job, depending on what it is.
Because obviously you'd have to get paid, but you'd also act because there's certain things you want to achieve.
For the fucking
dildo.
dildo? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, which is
Yeah.
not even no questions asked.
No questions.
Good, because we've got this bike out the back.
Have you seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Oh,
Oh, lad, it's the
me
best,
favourite.
lad.
That's
It's
on
the
one
best.
off the minute.
Yeah,
like, where he
yeah,
got
yeah,
like
yeah.
that and like that.
But is it when then he goes to the arbitration? It's like, no, it's so you can't sit. Exercise. I'm a power bottom.
So the segue to that then before we close out is, what is your dream job? What would you like to land?
I reckon it'd probably be something that hasn't been produced yet. In the sense that
A new series of Skins?
a film of Skins. Like the way Kit Harington in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know, like, Jon
Okay,
Stark?
yeah,
Do you know what
I-
I mean? A character like, not like that, but
Yeah.
of a series that is kind of iconic.
Like
maybe not Middle Earth.
Like a Harry Potter, like one of them where you're always remembered by that specific role.
Will you leave a legacy behind?
Yeah, something
A
rememberable.
legacy role?
That's sick.
I reckon.
Would you rather if it be for TV or for a film?
TV.
TV, would you rather go that way?
Yeah.
Very nice.
I think I watch more TV
Yeah,
than I do
okay.
films.
Yeah, I can't really sit and watch films anymore.
It's the
Yeah,
attention
it's-
span, innit?
yeah,
People can
yeah.
go, oh, I'll get a series in
Series,
But
it.
yeah.
the attention span thing, though, I don't think makes any difference. I could sit and watch 4 episodes in a row of a series. Then I can be there for 4
It's
hours.
because
but I can sit and watch
subconsciously,
an hour and a half
but
film.
because subconsciously there's a break, so you know it stops you
Yeah.
before it starts.
Yeah,
Like
very
for,
true.
in ours, if me and my bear put a movie on for 2 hours, it takes us 5 hours to watch it. 'Cause
Yeah.
the kids are running in constantly and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true, actually.
So
Well, anyway.
if anyone wants to know anything about you or see anything, what are you on? You're just on Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram, Twitter. I don't post that much at the minute. But yeah, I'm always on there.
But if anyone wants to know,
Contact
it's
and-
always your Instagram and
You got any projects that you've got coming up in the near future or anything? Give him a job!
Nothing concrete yet. Only if Boys in the Black stuff gets picked up and transferred to London. If not, it'll be something that I'm unaware of.
Watch this
at the minute.
space.
Yeah.
Very nice. Nathan, thank you for coming down.
Thanks for having me on.
Pleasure, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
having me on.
I'd say lovely to meet you, but we met years ago in the theatre, so
I remember.
it's good to see you again, lads. Good to see you again, innit? Good to see you again, but honestly, thank you for coming down. I really appreciate it. As always, thank you very much for watching. We've had a great time. I hope you had a lovely time as well. See you in the next one.
Peace.